In a world where modern dating feels like a maze of mixed signals, constant drama, and endless emotional games, one thing stands out. High-value men approach conversations with women differently. They don't rely on tricks, gimmicks, or fake bravado. Instead, they communicate with a level of calm, confidence, and purpose that sets them apart. And guess what? You can too. This guide will walk you through 10 powerful principles that high-value men use to talk to women. By the end, you'll not only be the man women want to be around, but the man they respect and chase. Let's dive in. 1. The foundation. Calm, unshakable confidence. Confidence isn't about being the loudest or the most flamboyant person in the room. It's about maintaining control in any situation. High-value men radiate calm confidence because they understand this crucial fact. Emotional reactivity is unattractive. When talking to women, stay composed. If she teases you, challenges you, or throws a curveball, respond with a smile. Don't get defensive or flustered. Calmness under pressure signals that you're not easily shaken, a trait women find deeply attractive. Practical tip. Practice taking a deep breath before responding in tense situations. This pause helps you remain calm and thoughtful, ensuring your words carry more weight. Calm confidence isn't just about conversations, it's a way of life. When you carry this energy into your daily interactions, whether at work, with friends, or even strangers, you create a reputation for being someone who is reliable, strong, and unshakable. This energy is magnetic and naturally draws people, including women, toward you. Being unshakable also applies to how you handle criticism and setbacks. High-value men don't let a harsh comment or minor failure ruin their day. They see these moments as opportunities to learn and grow, further solidifying their self-assured demeanor. High-value men also understand that confidence isn't about perfection. They're aware of their flaws, but choose to focus on their strengths. This balance between self-awareness and self-assurance creates an aura of authenticity and depth that people find compelling. Confidence is not just a surface-level trait, it's a reflection of how you perceive yourself and your abilities. High-value men invest in personal development, consistently working to better themselves in every aspect of life. This ongoing growth builds an internal foundation of confidence that no external factor can shake. 2. Speak with purpose. High-value men don't fill silence with meaningless chatter. They speak less, but with purpose. Every word serves to advance the conversation or deepen the connection. This approach not only shows confidence but also piques curiosity. Silence can be your ally. When used effectively, it shows you're comfortable with yourself and don't need to seek constant approval. Women respect men who aren't afraid of pauses. Practical tip. Before speaking, ask yourself, is this adding value to the conversation? If it isn't, hold back and let the silence work for you. Speaking with purpose also means being intentional with your compliments and feedback. Generic statements like, "You look nice," are forgettable. Instead, focus on details that show you've been paying attention. For example, "I really like how you've styled your hair. It suits your personality," is far more engaging. Thoughtful communication leaves a lasting impression. Moreover, high-value men avoid over-explaining themselves. When you're clear and confident in your intentions, there's no need to justify or elaborate unnecessarily. This brevity adds to your sense of mystery and composure. For instance, instead of diving into lengthy explanations about your choices or actions, allow your words to stand on their own. This signals that you're confident in what you've said and that you don't need external validation to feel secure in your beliefs. Purposeful speaking isn't limited to dating. It's a skill that applies to every aspect of life. In professional settings, clear and concise communication earns respect and authority. In friendships, it deepens trust and understanding. High-value men understand the power of words and wield them wisely. 3. Embrace rejection. Like a pro. Rejection is a natural part of life, but most men fear it to the point of paralysis. High-value men view rejection differently, as feedback, not failure. They understand that not everyone will connect, and that's okay. Women are drawn to men who are unfazed by rejection. If you're turned down, smile, thank her for her time, and move on with confidence. This resilience communicates emotional strength and self-worth, traits that are rare and magnetic. Practical tip. After a rejection, remind yourself, this doesn't define me. My worth isn't tied to one interaction. Remember, rejection often says more about the other person's circumstances than about you. Perhaps she's having a bad day, or she's simply not looking to connect with anyone at that moment. High-value men see rejection as a momentary occurrence rather than a reflection of their intrinsic worth. Additionally, rejection is an opportunity to refine your approach. High-value men view every interaction, successful or not, as a chance to improve. They analyze what worked, what didn't, and adjust accordingly. For example, if a particular comment or approach didn't land well, consider how you can phrase it differently next time. This mindset of continuous improvement turns every interaction into a valuable learning experience. High-value men also recognize the importance of timing. Sometimes rejection isn't about you at all. It's about external factors that neither party can control. By maintaining composure and moving forward, you leave the door open for future possibilities. Maintain composure under pressure. Composure is one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal. Whether you're on a date or handling a disagreement, staying calm under pressure sets you apart. Many women test men's emotional stability, not to provoke, but to see if they can handle challenges. Don't react impulsively. Keep your tone even, your body relaxed, and your focus steady. By doing so, you'll earn her respect and show that you're someone who can navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Practical tip. When tensions rise, mentally step back and observe the situation as if you're an outsider. This perspective helps you respond logically, not emotionally. In addition to dating, maintaining composure is crucial in professional settings, family disputes, and friendships. A composed demeanor builds trust, as people know you won't crumble under stress. This quality elevates you as a leader and role model in all aspects of life. High-value men also understand that composure includes knowing when to walk away. Sometimes, the best response is to disengage and remove yourself from a toxic or unproductive situation. This demonstrates emotional maturity and self-respect. Maintaining composure also involves managing internal dialogue. High-value men often practice mindfulness techniques to stay present and focused. This inner calm reflects outwardly, creating an aura of stability and strength. 5. Master the art of active listening. Active listening is a superpower. In a world of distractions and superficial interactions, giving someone your full attention is rare and invaluable. When you talk to a woman, make her feel like she's the most important person in the room. Maintain eye contact, nod occasionally, and respond thoughtfully. Avoid thinking about your next line while she's speaking. By truly listening, you'll make her feel understood and valued, creating a deeper connection. Practical tip. Practice putting away your phone and focusing entirely on the person you're speaking with. This small habit makes a big difference. Being an active listener also means picking up on subtle cues. Pay attention to her tone, body language, and expressions. Sometimes, what's not being said is just as important as the words themselves. Acknowledging these unspoken cues shows you're attuned and empathetic, which deepens trust and connection. Furthermore, when you actively listen, you create space for meaningful conversations. Women often find it refreshing to talk to someone who genuinely cares about what they have to say. This sets you apart in a world of surface-level interactions. Active listening doesn't end with words. It also involves validating the other person's feelings and perspectives. High-value men show understanding and empathy, which fosters a sense of safety and comfort in the conversation. 6. Command attention with Stoic body language. Your body speaks before your mouth does. High-value men understand the power of nonverbal communication. They stand tall, move deliberately, and maintain steady eye contact. Slouching, fidgeting, or avoiding eye contact sends signals of insecurity. In contrast, calm and controlled movements exude confidence and composure. Practical tip: practice standing in front of a mirror. Check your posture, make sure your shoulders are back, and maintain a relaxed but confident stance. Over time, this will become second nature. Body language is also about creating space. High-value men avoid overly invasive movements, giving others room to breathe. Respecting personal space conveys self-assurance and respect for boundaries. When you master this, your presence alone can fill a room with quiet authority. A key aspect of Stoic body language is consistency. Your posture, expressions, and gestures should align with your words. This alignment creates a sense of authenticity and trustworthiness, making you more appealing in any setting. Additionally, pay attention to your movements. High-value men move with purpose and avoid unnecessary gestures that may signal nervousness. Whether shaking hands, adjusting your jacket, or simply walking into a room, deliberate and steady actions convey self-assurance. Commanding attention through body language isn't just about confidence, it's about respect. When your physical presence communicates calmness and control, you set the tone for how others interact with you, creating a foundation of mutual respect. 7. Emotional control is key. The ability to manage emotions separates high-value men from the rest. Drama and emotional volatility are common pitfalls in modern dating. High-value men rise above by staying grounded and logical. If a woman tests your emotional resilience, stay calm. Don't let her emotions dictate your reaction. This shows her that you're dependable, composed, and capable of handling life's challenges. Practical tip: when you feel emotions bubbling up, count to 5 before responding. This small delay can make a big difference in maintaining control. Emotional control also means knowing when to walk away. High-value men don't engage in arguments that lead nowhere or allow themselves to be drawn into unnecessary conflict. This decisiveness protects their peace of mind and further establishes their integrity. High-value men also cultivate emotional resilience by practicing mindfulness and self-awareness. They understand their triggers and work to manage them effectively. This proactive approach ensures they remain composed in even the most challenging situations. By demonstrating emotional control, you show that you're not easily swayed by external circumstances. This steadiness creates a sense of safety and reliability, qualities that are universally respected and admired. 8. Ask thoughtful questions. Surface-level questions don't create meaningful connections. High-value men dive deeper. They're genuinely curious and ask questions that reveal a woman's passions, dreams, and values. For example, instead of asking, "What do you do for fun?" try, What's something you've always wanted to try, but haven't yet? These kinds of questions stand out and create opportunities for more engaging conversations. Practical tip: prepare a mental list of thoughtful questions. Use them to explore her interests and values in a natural, flowing way. Thoughtful questions also show your willingness to understand her unique perspective. By encouraging her to open up, you create an environment of mutual respect and curiosity. These connections are the foundation of lasting relationships. Additionally, high-value men don't dominate the conversation. They balance asking questions with sharing their own thoughts and experiences, creating a reciprocal dialogue that feels natural and engaging. For example, after asking her about a meaningful experience, share one of your own. This exchange builds rapport and demonstrates your willingness to be vulnerable and authentic. Thoughtful questioning also involves adaptability. Pay attention to her responses and let the conversation flow naturally, rather than rigidly sticking to a mental script. This flexibility shows that you're genuinely invested in the interaction. 9. Confidence without arrogance. Confidence is attractive, arrogance is not. High-value men know their worth, but don't feel the need to broadcast it. They let their actions speak louder than their words. Boasting about achievements or material possessions often backfires. Instead, focus on being genuine and grounded. Women appreciate men who are confident, yet humble. Practical tip: when tempted to brag, redirect the conversation toward her. Show interest in her accomplishments and passions instead. This humility also applies to how you handle compliments. Graciously accept them without downplaying or overemphasizing. A simple "thank you" paired with a warm smile conveys self-assurance without veering into arrogance. Moreover, confidence without arrogance extends to how you treat others. High-value men show respect and kindness to everyone, regardless of status. This generosity of spirit reflects true inner strength. True confidence also means embracing vulnerability. Sharing your struggles and lessons learned shows that you're secure enough to be open and honest. This transparency builds trust and fosters deeper connections. High-value men also avoid comparing themselves to others. Their confidence stems from an internal sense of self-worth rather than external validation. This mindset not only attracts others, but also ensures long-term emotional stability. 10. Leave her wanting more. Ending a conversation gracefully is just as important as starting it. High-value men know when to exit, leaving the interaction on a high note. Overstaying can turn an engaging conversation into an awkward one. Wrap up naturally and confidently. Let her feel intrigued, curious, and eager for the next interaction. This approach leaves a lasting positive impression. Practical tip: when the conversation peaks, smile, thank her for the chat, and end with a warm but brief goodbye. This leaves her wanting more. Leaving her wanting more applies not only to conversations, but also to how you interact overall. High-value men avoid overexposure, allowing their presence to feel like a rare and valued gift. This keeps the connection fresh and exciting. High-value men also follow up with intention. Whether it's a text, call, or planned next meeting, their actions reflect genuine interest and respect, further strengthening the bond. Additionally, when leaving a conversation, high-value men express gratitude. A simple acknowledgement of the shared time and connection reinforces positive feelings and sets the stage for future interactions. The takeaway: talking to women as a high-value man isn't about memorizing lines or playing games. It's about embodying confidence, composure, and authenticity. By mastering these principles, you'll not only transform your conversations, but also how you're perceived as someone worth knowing, respecting, and chasing. Put these strategies into practice and watch as your interactions become deeper, more engaging, and undeniably magnetic. The journey to becoming a high-value man starts now.